What's up guys? Greg with PizzlesTechTime, back again with another video. I actually had quite a conundrum going on because there was so much coming out that I wanted. First of all, I'm a big Xbox fan. I'm a gaming fan in general, but I do believe what Microsoft is doing for gaming with Game Pass and the most powerful console ever, 2 cycles in a row now. It's more powerful than the PS5, and the Xbox One X was more powerful than the PlayStation 4 Pro. I do have the PlayStation 4 Pro and the X, and I do play the X a lot more. PlayStation does have some awesome exclusives. I have played God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us 2, and Horizon. Horizon I didn't finish. The Last of Us I still haven't finished. Spider-Man, I got all of it, got all the suits. I really enjoyed that game, guys. I would buy a PlayStation just for Spider-Man. So that's really what I'm going to get into in this video. Which console are you guys going to get? And why did I make the decision to buy the Xbox Series X, guys? Xbox is releasing the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X on the same day, November 11th. One console is a little bit less powerful, and it's $200 cheaper. It also does not have a disc drive. Sony is coming out with 2 consoles as well, although the only difference between the PS5 and the PS5 discless is the fact that it is discless. There's no other differences to those consoles, but there is a $100 difference. We've got quite a difference in what these console manufacturers are doing here. I think Xbox has the right idea, getting you in next gen for $300. Let's say you don't have a great 4K TV or you aren't into resolution that much. Spending $500 on a console seems kind of crazy, guys. I know, unless you're a huge gamer. So, if you have a 1080p TV or maybe a cheap 4K set, you can spend $300 and get into next gen. You can do the research on this, guys, but all these consoles have SSDs, they all have ray tracing, HDR, and they're all capable of above 60 frames per second and up to 8K resolution. So these consoles are going to be pretty amazing, guys, and I've got to tell you right off the bat, the Xbox Series X is the most powerful one that you're going to be able to get this holiday season. The PlayStation 5 spent a little more money on their SSD and cooling system, so that's why the PlayStation 5 is less powerful but still the same price here. So they're actually using liquid metal to cool the CPU, which is a pretty nifty idea, but they did say that they spent years doing this, and I'm not sure how valuable this is going to be. I know Xbox has this tower-looking Series X. It looks like a computer tower, and it really just has one big fan on the top to expel the air, and from what I hear, it's cooling pretty well. These consoles are very powerful. They have powerful CPUs with 8 cores and 16 threads, and they have a very powerful GPU with ray tracing and over 10 teraflops. Not only did I have to choose between all these consoles, but Nvidia also came out with the 3080. My original plans were to pre-order the Xbox Series X, definitely. Try to get the PS5 or the 3080. So what happened with PlayStation when they did the pre-orders, they said a day early you'll be able to pre-order the next day. And when they said that, pre-orders actually went live. So guys, this was horrible for anyone that was doing the right thing, looking to pre-order their console the next day. I was getting messages from my friends saying they already pre-ordered their PS5, and it really blew my mind. I did check a few websites and they were all out of stock. I also tried the next day, they were all out of stock. And then Nvidia came out with the 3080. This is a GPU for computer gaming, and it's pretty freaking amazing, guys. For the price, it's $699, and you're getting ray tracing, and you're getting 4K 120 frames per second. Now, PC gaming is always a little bit more than consoles, but the fact that the consoles are so close to the PC, there is almost no point in upgrading my computer graphics card unless I plan to switch from consoles to playing on the computer. Nevertheless, I did try to pre-order the 3080 just to find out that no one was really able to get them. For the most part, people had a very difficult time getting this graphics card, and people were calling it a paper launch, and then a week later they were saying, no, it's not a paper launch. They launched, but they just didn't do a great job. Websites were crashing. But nevertheless, if I can't get it, and nobody I know really got it, only a few people I know from the internet have gotten it, I think that's a paper launch, and it's just not a good launch. I mean, Xbox and PlayStation 5 are all sold out right now, so I was unable to get the PS5. I was unable to get the 3080. But on launch day, Microsoft said at 11 a.m. on this date, you'll be able to pre-order. So I had Best Buy open, I had GameStop open, and I had Microsoft Store open. to my surprise, the Microsoft Store was the only one that I was able to show that it was actually in stock. GameStop put me in a waiting lobby and it never came in stock. Best Buy has been a complete nightmare with the graphics cards and the consoles. I don't know. I see that it's in stock, I add it to my cart, and then it says it's sold out. So Best Buy, I don't know what's going on with your website, but with all these pre-orders launching, it has been a complete nightmare trying to use your website. And this is coming from a guy who has purchased most of his tech stuff from Best Buy. I've just never really had to pre-order there, and I can say it was not a good experience. So mainly what this video is about is telling you that I am getting the Xbox Series X. I was able to pre-order it from Microsoft.com. It showed in stock, and then I waited about 5 minutes for the screen to load, and then it went to checkout, and then checkout, I had to refresh it 3 times. I thought I was going to lose the console. It was actually a very exciting experience, I'm not going to lie. Just ordering something online, I've never had that much adrenaline, but I was able to secure the Xbox Series X, and I will be testing and unboxing that for the channel. So if this is your first time here, guys, definitely hit the subscribe button, followed by the notification bell, so you'll be notified next time I drop a video, guys. I am super excited to get this console. We are already 3 weeks away, and believe me, if I had the money, I would get all 3 of them, but I may have to decide between the graphics card and maybe get the PS5 Pro. I really haven't decided yet. I do have the PS4 Pro, and they have said you will be able to play Spider-Man, you will be able to play a bunch of their other games, Demon's Souls I think it is. They're not being clear on their messaging, guys, and that's where I really think we need to mark Sony a negative on that, guys. They're really not telling you where you can play their next generation games, and I can tell you up front, if you have a PC or an Xbox Series anything, you'll be able to play any one of their games. They've made that pretty clear up until a year or 2 from now, where maybe certain games like the game Medium won't come to the old consoles, but they will be coming to the Series S and X. But Microsoft has been a lot more clear with their marketing. They just bought Bethesda, or ZeniMax, which is their parent company, which gives Fallout. I've been playing Doom Eternal. The game is very hard, but it is so fun, and the fact that I'm getting it for free with my subscription, guys, I really can't complain. And I did watch the Sony presentation. They do have something coming similar to Game Pass where they give you some of their exclusive games, and I think that'll be very beneficial, especially for someone like me who uses multiple consoles. But guys, November 11th, Destiny is coming to Game Pass. I've got so many games to play from Game Pass, so really the main console that I wanted to get was the Xbox Series X, and the fact that I was actually able to pre-order that makes me elated. And I do not like the fact that Sony's pre-orders were such a mess. I do not like their marketing right now. But I've got to say, I don't hate either company. I really, really favor Microsoft here. And I favor some of Sony's games. But I think Xbox is damn near caught up here. I know if you're a console gamer, you probably don't care about Nvidia. But I had so much faith in them. Their last generation of cards I did not want at all. I have a 1080 Ti in my PC here. And I can game about 4K 30, no problem, but when it comes to higher frame rates, that's where it struggles. So I am looking to upgrade at some point in the future, and when I watched the Nvidia presentation, I was really excited for these graphics cards, and the fact that you couldn't get the 3080 or the 3090, like at all, on launch day, I gotta tell you, I was pissed. I went to Best Buy, I waited in line the day of launch, there was 30 people waiting in Boston with me, waited in line, no one really said anything in line, just a couple things here and there. And then Best Buy comes and opens up the door, they don't say anything to us, we go inside, and the people are frantically searching for this card. I went right up to the service desk with 5 or 10 other people, and Best Buy had 0 cards, guys. 0 cards. And they're one of the biggest retailers in the country. I don't exactly know the statistics on that, but Nvidia, if you're not getting Best Buy any cards, Best Buy really had no idea what this graphics card even was. It really blew my mind. I mean, I had a lot of faith in Nvidia. So basically, guys, all these companies have pretty much disappointed me. Will I still buy an Nvidia graphics card? Yes. Will I still buy a PS5? Most certainly, yes, I will. But this video is basically explaining why I got the Xbox Series X, and I'd like to know what you guys are going to be buying. I know the whole argument is that Xbox doesn't have games, and PlayStation has Spider-Man, and God of War, and Last of Us, and all that stuff, and I get it. I play those games. I enjoy them. But really at the end of the day, it really matters to me how consumer friendly a company is. You've got executives from Xbox that are going on podcasts talking about the consoles, explaining to you what you're getting on launch day, and explaining what's coming in the future. They have bought over 20 studios now, and they're all going to be putting those games in first party. I don't think you need to jump ship from Sony just to support Microsoft, but if you're a PlayStation fan and you're watching this video, just think about giving them a little thumbs up and maybe edging Sony in the direction of being more consumer friendly. Because I can't see myself trying to pre-order their next console if they're going to tell you the wrong day, not tell you what's in it. We still don't have confirmation of what feature set of RDNA 2 the PS5 is using. Xbox has been very clear-cut with all the architectural changes that you're going to be getting with RDNA 2. PlayStation has not mentioned variable rate shading. They have not mentioned much about ray tracing. All they really mentioned was the fact that they have 3D audio with something called the Tempest engine. I think Microsoft is doing so much more architecturally, and they're really telling you what you're getting, guys. And that's important to a little nerd like me. I want to know what's in the box, I want to know how it works, and I want to know what they're doing for me to enjoy my console more. So guys, that's really all I have to say. I do not hate Sony. I do not hate any of these companies. I love them all. I just really want Sony to be more consumer friendly, and I want you guys to tell me what console you're thinking about buying. And I know if you haven't been able to pre-order it because it's been a complete mess, which one did you try to pre-order and what was your story, guys? I'm really interested to hear it. So drop it down below, please, and let me know. And if this is your first time here, guys, hit that subscribe button, followed by the notification bell. I'm just going to upload this video, very light editing, probably basic thumbnail. And that's about it, guys. I just want to get a quick video out today. If you like this video, smack that thumbs up button, guys. My name's Greg with PizzlesTechTime, and until next week, I'm out. Peace.